Good evening, War Eagle fans, and welcome back to War Eagle TV. Today, your varsity volleyball team will be playing the Southside Mavericks in their first conference game of the second conference game of the season. And we're just going to get underway here in a few minutes, so we'll be back then. Okay, War Eagle fans, we are back, and I'm here with the starting lineup. First for the Southside Mavericks. First, number 1, Leighton Cross. Number 5, Julia Shuggs. Number 6, Harper Hogue. Number 8, Anaya Morris. Number 9, Addison Tarnish. Number 16, Emily Butler. And number 24, Ella Shelby. Now for the starting lineup for your Lady War Eagles. First, we have Abby Burks at libero, number 7. Then we have number 9, Riley Rubel at middle. Number 13, Leah Finney at middle. Number 14, Jessica Willoughby at outside. Number 19, Emerson Surratt at setter. Number 21, Miranda Cunningham at outside. And number 23, Addie Olson at outside. We're just about to get the game started. It looks like the down ref is going to be checking lineups here pretty soon. Okay, here we go. Number 5 serving for Southside, and Abby takes it. Emerson's gonna try to push it over the net, but doesn't quite work there. Just a little bit of an overpass there for Abby, and Emerson's not quite tall enough to reach that one yet. Number 5 still back to serve, and the ball is up. Addie gets it up, and then Emerson puts it in the net. That was a hard one. It was a little low.
You're good.
The ball is up. Emerson's going to take it to Leah. Leah tips it over. Great spot. Libero's going to take it to the outside. Outside hits it over. Riley Rubel's going to pass it up. Emerson sends it to Miranda. Miranda hits it over, and it is just tipped off the block. Great run over there by the War Eagles. They're really starting to put their pace into that and starting to make good plays early on, which is good. That's what we want. Number 5 still back to serve for the Mavericks, and the ball is up. Goes to Riley. Riley takes it. Emerson's going to pass it over to Miranda. Miranda hits it over. Their libero takes it. And it is a block. Great block by Leah. It's up again. Great block again. Great block by the War Eagles. Great block. Those are really powerful blocks, you know, one after another. That's really what we need, and that was really great. And Miranda Cunningham is up to serve. And the ball is up. Back row takes it. They're going to push it to the middle. Middle tips it back. Abby takes it. Miranda's going to set it over to Leah, and it is blocked. Abby gets it back over. They're going to take it over here. Addie takes it over to the libero. It's going to go out right side. Miranda gets it up, and they're going to free it over. Back row takes it. Sarah's going over. Ooh, great dump by the setter. They were not expecting that. That was a great play by Southside setter. The defense kind of wasn't expecting that, you know, power plays after power play, and so they're kind of frazzled over there, and the Mavericks just capitalized on that moment. And the ball is up, number 1, serving for Southside, and that is an ace for Southside. Number 1 continuing to serve. Great job, Heritage. They passed it into the net there. Abby Burks is back to serve for the War Eagles. And the ball is up. Libero takes it. It's going to go middle swings. Great up by Abby. Ooh, it's in. Great pass by Abby. Sometimes those overpasses will work for you. And back to serve is Addie Olson. Or maybe not. Abby's still serving, just kidding. And the ball is up, and it's in the net. That will be a point for Southside. Now serving for Southside is their libero, number 24, and the ball is up. Back row's going to take it. It's going to go outside. Jess puts it up. Great off the block touches there. Just a little too far for Emerson to reach over there, but that was great network. The libero is going to be back to serve again, number 24. And the ball is up. Miranda takes it. It's going to go right side swings. And it is down. Great job by Heritage. Now serving for Heritage is going to be Emerson Surratt. And the ball is up. Their back row is going to take it. Setter's going to take it right side. Right side goes up to swing. Good cross. Great work over there on the War Eagles. Riley Rubel's going to tip it over, and that's going to go outside for the south side. And just great work trying to get it out of the net there. A lot of times those passes are kind of hard to get out of the net. You got to drop your shoulder and really wait, and so the timing on those just to try to scoop it out of the net usually doesn't go well, and so that's going to result in the south side point, and number 17 will be serving. And the ball is in the net, and it'll be a point for Heritage. Back to serving, number 9, Riley Rubel. And the ball is up. Their libero's going to take it. It's going to go right side. Great pass by Abby in the back row. It's going to go to Miranda. Miranda hits it, and it's out on south side for the block. It's always great when the block goes your way and you're able to use that tip off the block to send it out on the other team's side. Especially when you hit powerful and you get it on the outside of their hands and it's going to go out and nobody's going to be able to get those. Great serve by Riley Rubel. It's going to go outside. And it is out. Point Heritage. Riley Rubel's back to serve again. And the ball is up. It's going to go right side swings. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to set it outside. Miranda goes up. Great tip by Miranda, great move. Libero pushes it. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to go right side. Kaylee goes up to swing. Great swing by Kaylee. It's going to go outside. And it found the court. I think that ball there kind of found the hole in our blocker's hands and found a way through that, and then it was able to hit that spot on the court because the back row wasn't really anticipating that spot to be open, because a lot of times in back row they anticipate those spots to be taken up by the block. And back to serve for the Mavericks is number 6. Miranda takes that ball. It's going to be at the net, and the middle for Southside is going to put it down. Number 6 for Southside serves it up. Emerson's going to take it outside. Miranda swings, and it's blocked. Point Southside. Number 6 for Southside, back to serve again. And the ball is up. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to set it right side. Right side goes up to swing. Cross. Point Heritage. Great way for Kaylee to find the court there. She found that corner and she put it down. She saw that there was an open hole deep, and that's where she aims for. Now, number 14, Jess Willoughby, back to serve for the War Eagles. And it is up. Mavericks are going to take it. It's going to go right side. Great block. Great block by Miranda Cunningham. Perfect timing right there. Perfect timing. Jess Willoughby back to serve again. And the ball is up. And it is going to be out. Point for the Mavericks. Number 2 for the Mavericks is going to be back to serve. And the ball is up. Kaylee Salinas is going to take it. Emerson's going to set it right back to her. And it is over. Back row's going to take it for the Mavericks. It's going to go outside. Outside right off the block. Great hustle plays over here by the War Eagles. Very scrappy volleyball. It's going to go right side. Oh, and it's just going to be tipped off Emerson. Number 2, back to serve for the Mavericks. The ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. It's going to go outside to Miranda. Miranda's going to hit it. Great cross shot by Miranda. Southside's going to set it outside. Swing. Great up by Abby. It's going to go right side. Kaylee tips it over. Mavericks are going to take it middle. Ooh. It looks like the block was just a little bit off the net there, which allowed for the ball to come, in between the blocker and the net and kind of get stuck in that gray area right there. So that happens sometimes, you say you're late for the block. It kind of gets hard to get right up on the net. Number 2 serving for the Mavericks. Riley Rubel takes that ball. Miranda takes it right side. Kaylee's going to free ball it over. Back row takes it for the Mavericks, and it's going to go middle. Middle swings, block, and it is out. Point for the Mavericks. And Heritage here is going to call a timeout. I think the War Eagles are doing a pretty good job in the beginning. I just think they've had some mistakes in the past couple points, which, in volleyball, once you go on a run and the other team is making a lot of mistakes in a row, then you can get a pretty big gap. But they were doing some great things. Their blocks have been really up, and they've had really good timing on their blocks, which is something I really haven't seen until this game. So that's amazing. You can see that they've really been in practice, working on their defense. So that's really great. Their blocks are going really great this game. And I think they're also doing a good job and not just swinging and putting all their power in, but they're finding the places on the court. You can see that in their tips and in the spots that they hit when they're hitting. You can just see that they have greater court awareness, and they're kind of just trying to put the ball down where they know they can score. So I think if we keep leaning on those throughout the game, then we're really going to come back here and get the points and start being competitive again. But, they're doing really great things. So, yeah, let's keep going with this set. And number 2 for the Mavericks is going to be back serving again. And the ball is up. It's going to go to Miranda, and Miranda just hits it into net. And the ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it. It's going to go to middle. Leah Finney, she hits that off the block. It's going to go right side swings, and it is out. Point for the War Eagles. This is good. I hope we can really capitalize on this moment and maybe use this momentum to carry us on a run so we can come back and get close and score to the Mavericks. Serving for Heritage is going to be Addie Olson. And the ball is up. Back row's going to take it, and the starter's going to send it right side, and it is just touched off the block. So that's hard right there. The block is used. You can tell that she's going cross to try to use that block and tool that block. And, she did a great job of it. She just kind of got caught in those blockers' hands. and with that contact, it causes it to shoot out. Number 5 serving for the Mavericks. Emerson takes it outside. Miranda swings. Great swing by Miranda, and it is point for Heritage. The Mavericks are called in the net. You know, that happens a lot in volleyball when you just want the block. We call it wanting the block a little too much, because when you want it too much, you're just going to put all your power into it, and you kind of lose your spatial awareness. But, I mean, it works out here for the War Eagles. And number 21, Miranda Cunningham, is up to serve. And the ball is up. Their libero's going to take it. Setter's going to send it right side. And, again, it gets caught in the block there. I honestly just think that our blockers are a tad bit away from the net. They're not as close to the net as we need them to be, and so it's kind of getting caught in that, like I said, that gray area when you're trying to press, but there's just still too much room between you and the net, which, I mean, that can be a good thing sometimes, because like we saw from Southside, you can get called in the net if you don't take the right approach to that. So it's kind of just a really tough spot for blockers to be in. You can't be too far away from the net, but you can't be too close, and that is going to be a kill for the Mavericks. And that is a timeout for the War Eagles. Like I said in our last timeout, I mean, we're doing some great things here at Heritage, and our War Eagles are really putting in a fight, but I just think it's like little mistakes. I mean, Southside hasn't been really killing us on hits or blocks, really. It's just our own mistakes that I think are kind of killing us right now. But like I said, you can tell that they've been in the gym every day and they've been practicing. I see a lot of growth from even just last week in their blocking and their spatial awareness on the court, and finding those spots when they need to hit. You know, sometimes those spots don't exactly land, but it does kind of make Southside shift around a little bit because they don't have a defender there. And so this is really great things that Heritage is doing, but we just need to capitalize a bit more on that and minimize our own mistakes, and then I think, you know, we'll be good. Number 1 for the Mavericks is still back to serve. And the ball is up. Just over the net, Addie Olsen's going to take it. Emerson's going to send it to Riley Rubel. She hits it over. Southside's going to take it right side. Right side goes up to hit off the hands. Great work in the back row there. Great work in the back row. That was a great hustle play by the War Eagles. Amazing hustle by the War Eagles. That right there was some scrappy volleyball, and I mean, they didn't give up till the point was over. They didn't give up till the whistle was blown, and I think Southside wasn't really ready for that. They kind of thought they won the point there, so they turned around a little bit, and so they had to scramble to get back over the net, and it really worked out in our favor. And back to serve is Abby Burks. The ball is up. Their back row's going to take it. It's going to go outside. Abby's going to take it. Emerson sends it to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel goes up to swing. Their back row takes it. It's going to go outside for the Mavericks, and it is just touched. Back to serve for Southside is their libero, number 24. And the ball is up. Emerson's going to dump it. Great dump by Emerson. They don't think they were expecting that one, and it's going to result in a point for the War Eagles. That was really good volleyball right there. She saw that there was an open opportunity, and I don't think the Mavericks were really expecting that because she hasn't done that. I don't think I've seen her dump in a game yet, so she just kind of pulled that out of her back pocket, and it really worked out for us, and now Emerson Surratt is going to be back to serve. And the ball is up. And it is going to be an ace. They kind of got it right off the tip of their fingers, which is perfect. And Emerson is back to serve again. The ball is up. Their back row takes it just over the net. Jess is going to hit it back over. And their outside's going to take it, and it looks like it's in the net. And it'll be a point for the War Eagles. Emerson back to serve. The ball is up. And it's going to be tipped over by the Mavericks, and it is going to be in. That is a point for the War Eagles. You kind of saw it on the face of the Southside player. She realized that it was in right as it landed, and there's nothing you can really do about it then. And Southside is going to call a timeout. And like I said, Heritage is just starting to minimize our errors, and we're forcing the other team to make their own errors. And so that's really what's helping us right now. I mean, we were doing very great, and all like I said, we're just having errors that, unfortunate errors. But now we've kind of limited those, and as you can see, we're climbing up in score, and we're going on a run here, which is great. And so I think we just need to carry that on, and we don't need to let this timeout be a chance for Southside to get in our heads and shake us up, because we're on a really good roll right now, and I think we can keep that going if we stay calm and collected on our side, because you can kind of tell over there they're getting a little frazzled and they weren't expecting us to come back. So if we can build on that and build on our momentum that we already have, then I think this is going to go great for us. And both teams are assuming their positions back on the court. And Emerson Surratt is going to still be back to serve for the War Eagles. And the ball is up. Third backer is going to take it, and center's going to take it to outside. Outside swings, great up by Abby Burks. Great hustle by Emerson over there. Jess Willoughby is going to hit it into the net. Great up by Abby over there, though. Number 17 for the Mavericks is going to be back to serve. And the ball is up. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to get it up. Riley Rubel pushes it over the net. Great spot by Riley Rubel. It's going to go outside swings. And it's going to be a kill for the Mavericks. The ball is up. Riley Rubel passes it up. Emerson's going to take it to the middle. Middle tips it. Set it out. And that is in. I think our War Eagles thought it was out over here, so they didn't go for it, but that's okay. Still back to serve for the Mavericks is number 17. And the ball is up. Miranda's going to take it. Emerson pushes it over. Great spot by Miranda. And that will be a point for the War Eagles. Great play by Emerson. Back to serve for the War Eagles is Riley Rubel. Ball is up. Setter's going to take it middle. Middle swings in the net, and it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Riley Rubel still back to serve. Great serve by Riley Rubel. It's going to go right side. Block goes up. Riley Rubel takes it. Emerson's going to set it outside to Miranda. Miranda goes up to tip. Great tip. It's going to go right side. And I think she just finds the shot right there. She finds the open lane, and she capitalizes on that. It's going to be a point for the Mavericks. Number 6 for the Mavericks is back to serve. And it's game point. Ball's up. Miranda takes it. It's going to be over. And the middle capitalizes on that and puts it down. That is the end of set 1. The Mavericks win 25-18. And, like I've been saying all of this last match, I think that Heritage is having little mistakes that is causing Southside to be able to go on a run. And so I think if we just minimize those mistakes, then we're really going to be able to play some competitive volleyball. We had really good things going for us, and I saw a lot of promise early on in that first set. And so if we can just bring back those things, like I said, finding the court when we're going up to hit and just being explosive on offense, and then also putting a good block up during defense, I think what's really happening right now is Southside's finding holes in our blocks, and that's what's really killing us, because when there's a hole in the block, our defenders in the back row are not expecting a ball to go through there. They're not expecting a ball to pass through that lane because they think that the block is up there to, block those. And so once you find those holes, that's really what frazzles your defense, because then you've got to move out of the place that you're already in. And so you're never going to get like a good pass that's right on your midline, because you've got to scramble to get to those balls. So I think if we close up those holes in our block, then it's really going to help us on defense. And it's also going to force Southside to make those shots that are a little bit harder, and, a little bit, you're more likely to miss those like super cross shots and super line shots. Those are a lot harder to hit, and so it causes them to make mistakes, so we'll also be forcing them to make mistakes. So I really think we just need to really work on our block, and I think we have a really good chance of winning this next set here, and so we'll see you soon. Okay, we are back. It looks like both teams have taken their place back on the court, and the down ref is now checking some lineups. So our second set of the game is about to get underway. We're really excited over here. Like I said, they're doing really great things during the first set, so I really hope they come back and they capitalize on those and they start putting those into motion a little bit more. But back to serve for the War Eagles is number 14, Jessica Willoughby. And the ball is up. Their back row's going to take it. Setter's going to set it middle. Middle goes up to swing. She kind of tips it. And it is right in that donut. That's a really hard spot on the court just because it is right in the middle of everything. So unless you communicate there, it's kind of hard to see who's going to get that, because it's like right over the front row's heads, but it's really far forward for the back row. So that's just a good spot for the Mavericks. And back to serve for Southside is number 1. And the ball is up. Abby's going to take it really close to the net. Emerson looks like she's going to be there. Great position for Emerson. Just it comes down really fast when it's those overpasses. Like I've said pretty much all season already, you just can't afford to have overpasses at this level of volleyball, because it's going to come right down in your face. Leah. That'll be a point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Miranda's going to get that over. Their back row's going to take it. Right side for the Mavericks goes up to swing. And that was just kind of caught up in the block again. It's a really good tool for hitters to tool the block, because the block is so unpredictable and you never know where it's going to go. And so the Southside hitters are really good at that. Number 1 for Southside, still back to serve. And the ball is up. It's going to go middle, Leah Finney. She tips it over the net. Their setter's going to take it outside. Outside goes up. Great block. Setter pushes it over, and they just weren't ready for that. It's in that donut spot where it's just over the front row's head, but right in front, too far front for the back row. And so those are just really hard, and it's a lot of volleyball teams like to capitalize on that. Great up by Abby. Emerson's going to take it to Miranda. Miranda hits it in the net. That'll be a point for Southside. And that is a timeout by the War Eagles. I think, like I said again, we're just kind of having a lot of errors right now, and we just can't really afford that right now. So that's why the Mavericks are going up on this run. They haven't really done, it's not like they've gotten big kills or big blocks. It's kind of just our own mistakes that are killing us right now, and that happens a lot of times in volleyball. You know, volleyball is a game of the first person to make a mistake. First person to make a mistake, the other team's going to get that point. And so it just can be really hard. But I think our War Eagles, they were doing a lot of good things in the first set. So I think if we just go back on that and we incorporate that into the game right here, then we can do it. Number 1, back to serve for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it over the net. Great hit by Riley. It's going to cause the Mavericks to kind of shuffle over there. Leah tips it over. Setter takes it. It's going to go outside. Outside swings. Ooh. Great attempt by Abby Burks. Ball is up. Riley takes it. Emerson's going to set it to the middle. Middle tips it. Their setter's going to take it outside. Outside goes up to swing. Great touches on the block. Leah's going to take it outside to Miranda. Miranda swings it over. Setter tips it right over and again finds that hole. It is up. Abby takes it with her hands. Emerson's going to push it over, and it is called out. It'll be a point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson sets it outside to Miranda, and it's touched right off the block. Great up by the Mavericks. It'll be a point for the Mavericks again. Ball is up. And is going to be a point for the Mavericks again. And the ball is up. Abby takes it. Great hustle by the War Eagles. Another timeout for the War Eagles. Okay, we are back after the timeout. Both teams have taken their places back on the court, and number 1 for Southside is still serving. And the ball is up. Back row takes it. Leah's going to tip it over. Their back row takes it. It's going to go right side. And it's just off the block for our War Eagles. Ball is up. Abby Burks takes it. And it's going to be a point for the Mavericks. Miranda's going to send it over the net. Great hit by Miranda. It's going to go outside and is tipped off the block. Good hustle, though. It's going to be a point for the Mavericks. Ball is up. It's going to go to Miranda. Miranda tips it over. It is a push. Miranda's going to send it over. A little bit of an overpass. And it is out. Point Heritage. Now serving for the War Eagles, Addie Olson. The ball is up. Their back row's going to take it. Setter's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to hit. Blocked. Great block by the War Eagles. Addie back to serve. Ball is up. Their back row's going to take it. It's going to go right side. Right side goes to swing. Great up. Oh, and it is blocked down. It'll be a point for the Mavericks. Serving for Southside, their libero, number 24. Ball's up. And it'll be a point for the Heritage War Eagles. Back to serve, Miranda Cunningham. Ball is up, and it is in the net. Point will go to the Mavericks. Number 17 for the Mavericks will be going back to serve. And the ball is up. Ooh, just over the net. That's a hard one, you know. You don't really expect it to go over the net, and then it kind of wiggles its way over. Ball's up. Great up by Abby. Kind of expected, and it is out. Point goes to the War Eagles. That was a very unexpected up. A little unconventional, but hey, whatever works, honestly. Back to serve, Abby Burks. Ball is up. Great up by Abby. Emerson's going to take it. Great hit by Jess. Backer's going to pass it, and Setter's going to try to dump it over. Setter goes outside, and it is blocked. Great up by Southside. Southside pushes it over. Miranda's going to take it. Emerson takes it outside to Riley Rubel. She kind of tips it over the net. and it's going to be Southside's point. Back to serve for the Mavericks, number 6. Ball is up. Great up by Addie. Jess Wilby's going to swing. Great swing by Jess. It's going to go right side for the Mavericks. Emerson's going to take it to Riley Rubel. She hits it down. Their starter's going to take it middle. Great up by Abby. They're going to free ball it over the net. And the Mavericks are just going to find the court. Number 10 for the Mavericks is going to be back to serve. Emerson's going to pass it to Jess. And great angle by Jess. That's kind of a hard one. And the Mavericks hit it down. And it is going to be Southside's point. Mavericks dump it, and they find that hole again. Back to serve for the Mavericks is number 10. Hits it up. Jess is going to try to take it over the net, and just barely in the net. Great hustle by Emerson Surratt. Ball is up, game point. Addie Olson takes it. Sarah hits it to the middle. They push it over. And it is down. That's point for Southside, and we'll see you back here for the third set. Okay, War Eagles, we are here and we are back for set 3 of our game. The last 2 sets have gone to the Mavericks, but you know, there's always chance to come back here in the 3rd set. You know, 5 sets for a reason. Okay, Southside's gonna have the serve. Number 5 for Southside will be serving. And the ball is up. Backer's gonna take it. Emerson's gonna try to pop it over, and the ref is going to call it a lift. It'll be a point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. And it's going to be called out. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Emerson tips it over the net. Middle's going to go for Southside. And it's called out. And it'll be a point for the War Eagles. Back to serve, number 21, Miranda Cunningham. And the ball is up. Their back row takes it. It's going to go outside. And it is out. Point, Heritage. This is good. If we can, you know, keep the Mavericks making their own mistakes, then it's really going to benefit us. So hopefully we can keep this going. And the ball is up. It's going to go outside for the Mavericks. Outside goes up. And the Heritage War Eagles are going to be called in the net, so it's going to be a point for the Mavericks. And number 1 for the Mavericks is up to serve. Ball's up. Addie Olsen's going to take it. Emerson's going to pass it to Leah Finney. And it's going to be a point for the Mavericks. Number 1 back to serve. And the ball is up. Addie's going to take it. A little bit of an overpass there, and it's going to result in a point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. And it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Serving for Heritage is going to be Abby Burks, the libero. And the ball is up. Bracker's going to take it. It's going to go to outside. You know, that was just a really good center-hitter connection there. Sometimes in volleyball, you just got to be like, okay, that was a good hit and move on. I know when I played, we did that a lot. We were like, that was just a good hit, nothing you can do about it. There's going to be those moments every once in a while where it's just a good hit and you've got to move on. Kind of like in football, you know, you just got to be like, that's a good play. That's a good play. On those Hail Marys, that's a good play. They deserve that. And Emerson's going to try to dump it over on their side. It's going to go right side for the Mavericks. Swing, great up by Miranda. Great way to read that line shot. Hit by Riley Rubel. Great hit over there. Makes the Mavericks scramble a little bit. Emerson's going to take it to Jess, and it's going to be in the net. It'll be a point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. It's going to go right side and tip. Great up by Miranda. And I think just some miscommunication there. Back to serve, number 24 for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Emerson's going to send it out. Jess is going to go up to hit. And it was just a little bit too far across, so it's going to find the outline. And the ball is up. Miranda's going to take it. It'll go out for Emerson. Riley Rubel hits it down. Middle swings. Emerson's going to set it to the middle. Jess takes it over and is going to find, oh, actually, okay, good. That's what I thought. I thought it found the floor, but they were still playing over there, and so, so hadn't quite blown yet, so I was just trying to make sure. You can watch that replay. You can tell it very clearly hit the floor. Okay, back to serve for the War Eagles, number 19, Emerson Surratt. Ball is up. It's going to go outside. Outside goes up to swing. Oh. I personally don't think that the ball hit that one. I think it kind of went off the tape, but, you know, up ref's rules. Number 17 is back to serve for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to take it outside to Jess. Jess goes up to swing. And it is in. Great kill by Jess. She found the open spots, and she really capitalized on that. It's great. Great job. Now back to serve for the War Eagles will be Riley Rubel. And the ball is up. Roberto's going to take it. Center sets it outside. Outside kind of pops it over. Abby's going to take it back row. And it's going to go to Miranda. She kind of pushes it over the net. And that's going to be a point for the Heritage War Eagles. I think that outside over there for the Mavericks kind of just lost sight of the ball and where it was going. And, you know, sometimes it can be like that when you go up to hit. You can't really see what's going on. So, but that's good for the War Eagles. And the ball is up. And it's going to be out. And it'll be a point for the Mavericks. Serving for Southside, number 6. And the ball's up. Abby takes it. Kaylee's going to hit it over. Libero dumps it in front of the front row, which I don't... Oh, they call it a double. Now back to serve for the War Eagles, number 14, Jess Willoughby. And the ball is up. And it's going to be called out. It'll be a point for the Mavericks. Back to serve for the Mavericks, number 2. And the ball is up. Emerson's going to take it middle. Lee goes up to swing. Great hit for Leah. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. Back to serve, number 23, Addie Olson. And the ball is up. It's going to be called out. It will be a point for the Mavericks. Number 5 for the Mavericks is going to be back to serve. And the ball is up. Addie's going to take it. Emerson takes it outside. Miranda goes up to swing. Sarah's going to take it right side. Right side goes up. Great pass by Abby. Riley Rubel's going to take it back row. Great swing. Setter's going to take it middle. Middle tips it back. Morgan's going to hit it over. Setter's going to take it outside. Outside goes up to swing. And I think just a little miscommunication over there on the War Eagles. Number 5 still back to serve for the Mavericks. Ball's up. And Heritage is called out of rotation. Not what you see. You don't see that very often in high school ball. Okay, so now it's a replay because Heritage was actually not out of rotation, which, like I said, don't see that very often in high school volleyball, so it is going to be a replay. And Heritage is not actually out of rotation, which is good because, like I said, shouldn't really be happening in high school ball. But it does, you kind of see it a little bit when whoever's pushing up, like the pushing up and the switching can get a little confusing. Ball is up. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle goes. And it's going to be out. Point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it over. Oh, great way to get up by Emerson. She anticipated that. That was awesome. Abby takes it. Emerson hustles to go get it. It's going to be free ball. Abby free balls it over. Great deep free ball. Setter's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to push it. And it's going to be point Heritage. The ref calls it a lift. Honestly, that was a really good block up by Emerson. I didn't think that she was going to anticipate those, overpasses and to kills because a lot of people don't because they come at you so fast. But she was able to do that and put up a great block, and that really saved us, I think. And back to serve for the War Eagles is Miranda Cunningham. And the ball is up. Back row takes it. Setter's going to take it outside. Outside goes up to swing. Honestly, great hit. Great hit by the Mavericks. Everything kind of aligned there, and she just hit it at the perfect spot. Number 1 for the Mavericks, back to serve. And the ball is up. Emerson takes it. And the ref is going to call that a lift. And the ball is up. And the Warriors are going to be called in the net. I kind of honestly think it might have been a little bit of both teams in the net on that one. And the Warriors are going to call a timeout. Okay, both teams have taken their positions back on the court. And number 1 for the Mavericks is still back to serve. Ball is up. Miranda takes it. Addie's going to push it over. Their setter's going to take it. Libero's going to set it outside. Outside goes up to swing. Point for the Mavericks. The ball is up. Morgan is going to take it. Leah hits it down. Great hit by Leah. Southside free balls it over. Emerson's going to set it to Riley Rubel. And it is blocked. Point Southside. Ball is up. And it is out. Point Heritage. Back to serve for the War Eagles is Abby Burks. And the ball is up. Rivera's going to take it. Gray up. Gray hustle over here by Siloam. Siloam's going to free ball it over. Short free ball on that one. Jess is going to kill it down. Great hit by Jess. And Abby Burks is still back to serve. And the ball is up. It's going to go outside. Off the block, great up by Abby. Emerson's going to set it over to Riley. Riley tips it right over. Their sides are going to take it. It's going to go to their right side. Good block. It's going to go to the outside. Outside's going to try to tip it over. Great up by Jess. Riley's going to take it over. And she's going to find the court. Point Heritage. Ball is up. Back row's going to take it. Center's going to set it middle. Middle goes up. Great up by Abby. Jess is going to send it over. Center's going to take it outside. Outside goes up and finds the court. Point Southside. Back to serve, number 24 for Southside, the libero. And ball is up. Miranda's going to take it. Setter's going to go up. And it's going to be tipped off the passer. Back to serve still, number 24, libero. Ball is up. Miranda takes it. Addie sets it back over. Jess is going to try to take it over the net. It's going to go outside for the Mavericks. Goes up, and it's tipped off the pass. Point Southside. Ball's up. Abby takes it. Their outside pushes it over and finds the court. Point Southside. It'll be game point for the Mavericks. And the ball is up. Abby takes it. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle goes up to tip it, and it's in the net. And that will be point Southside, which means Southside wins the match. We'll see you back here tomorrow night on War Eagle TV as your War Eagle football team will face off and at Carl Junction. Tune in here at 6:10 so you can see the pregame show that we have put on for you guys. And as always, have a great night, War Eagles.